Hi, my name is Lydia and I like to bring awareness to energy. Well, why would I want to do that? If we look at ourselves through a microscope and we zoom in really close, then what we'll find is that we're all made of atoms. And these atoms have neutrons in them and electrons. And one of the specifics of these atoms is that they are loaded with energy. Meaning that if we zoom in to ourselves really close, that what we'll find is energy. But it's strange because normally when we talk about energy, we talk about I don't have energy, I feel a lot of energy, or I experience energy, which is funny because actually we are energy. So what I like to do is bring awareness to energy, because if we understand energy and if we understand how energy works, then at some point maybe we will understand ourselves and we will understand how we work. And why would we want to do that? Well, if we understand how we work, how our system works, how we originate, and how we react to things, if we understand it, it means that we can change it. And not because we have to change, not because somebody tells us we have to change, but we can change it if we feel that it no longer works for us. So that if maybe in our life we have thought patterns, we have certain things that we like to do in a specific way, or what I also like is when people say I have a certain personality or a certain character, but what if it no longer suits us? If we understand energy and we understand how energy works, we can understand how we work, and then we can understand how we can redirect it and change it. And if at some point we understand how energy works and how our system is built up, so it's the system that we have built throughout our lives that makes us who we are today. So if we understand how it is built up, and if we understand the energy behind it and how the energy moves and why the energy moves a certain way, if we understand it, then we can change it. That doesn't mean that we have to change, but what it gives us is freedom. Because if we understand how something works, we can choose if we want to stay in it and work with it, or we can choose if we want to change it. So it gives us freedom. So it doesn't mean that you have to change, but it means that it will provide you with a choice. That if something happens in your life and you understand how it works, why you react a certain way, why you are wired to do things a certain way, and if you understand, then you can choose if you want to stay in it or maybe try another path. So actually it's all about freedom, because freedom is fun. So what I have found, that if we create freedom, then what we create is a possibility to play, because play is freedom. So at some point, if we start playing with life instead of doing things a certain way because our system is wired a certain way, if we find the freedom to change it, it means that we can start playing with energy and playing with life. And it would be so much fun if everybody starts playing more. Because, well, who doesn't like a good playground? So let's make life our playground. Here we go.